House general knowledge. Today we've got Murray against McClure, and later we'll have Winfield against Atkinson. I don't really want to go through the rules too much, except to say that when you have a bonus question or a set of three, it's a good idea to confer, which means talk and think together, as opposed to just blurting out Teletubby or something. Or that. Not that there is any connection between that person and a Teletubby, because that would be rude, and he might hear about it watching. He's probably watching this at St Andrews now. Right, so you have 10 minutes. By the way, if you talk, etc., and you sort of appear vaguely subhuman, it means you have less time to answer questions. Right, first question. Robert Stephen Rintoul founded which politics and culture magazine, still going today, in 1828?
The Economist.
Nope. Somebody on your side want to have a go? You can't confer? Was a sensible answer.
New York Times?
No, unfortunately, it's a Spectator. Right, starter again. Which county cricket team play at Sophia Gardens in Cardiff? Wales.
If confused for Cardiff, Iowa.
Cardiff Cricket?
Brilliant. No.
It's just the name of the longest town. What's that? Shrewsbury.
No, don't talk, please. No? Right, that's Glamorgan. It's good to see the old... Right, this is a controversial question because of who starred in it. Mr. Smiley's drive-through fast food restaurant is found in which film starring Kevin Spacey?
Baby Driver?
No. Don't talk and don't confer. Press the button.
What's the question again?
Bloody hell. Mr. Smiley's drive-through fast food restaurant is found in which film starring Kevin Spacey? Quickly. This is good, that's the third starter. Right, okay. Right, okay, you've got 1 in 3 chance of getting this right. Listen carefully. This is the sort of question we used to use in the Saudi Air Force. Right. Is an impala an antelope, a cat, or a dog?
Antelope.
Well done.
Oh, come on. Yes. Come on, the boy! Yes.
Right. Your bonuses. Listen carefully.
What is that film?
Ooh, special. Right. Which is the largest city, apparently, in China? You can confer. Largest synonym for biggest. Quickly.
Shanghai.
It is Shanghai.
Yes. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah,
Of which European country is Krakow the third largest city?
Poland.
You don't have to buzz.
Oh.
And third question. In which US state, so in America, is the city of Milwaukee?
Oh dear.
Wisconsin.
It is, yeah.
Oh yes, let's go.
Right, and you get the bonus mark as well. Right, starter again. Well, thought it was about the United States again. Yellowstone National Park is primarily in which US state?
Washington?
No.
That's embarrassing.
You can't confer.
Is it Michigan?
No.
Michigan.
No, that's in Wyoming.
Is it Wyoming?
Wyoming's
Right.
such a relevant state.
Starter again. The more you talk, the more time you waste. Kyle Reese is a fictional character from which film franchise? Right, let's start another one. Right. No. Which rugby union man who played and coached the British and Irish Lions, also played for Scotland, was awarded a knighthood in 2010? You can't confirm. No? Right, let's try another. No,
He's just someone.
no, it's too late now. Right, start again. That's 3 in McGeechan.
No, don't mind.
Right. Which Dutch painter, so you want somebody who's Dutch, which Dutch painter painted the prodigal son in a brothel self-portrait?
Is it Van Dyke?
No.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh, there you go.
No.
Is it Rembrandt?
It is Rembrandt.
Rachel!
Right, okay. Brilliant.
Oh, that's more.
Right, let's try another starter. This is quite embarrassing actually.
Hey, what's the bad? Why are you winning?
Under standard conditions, hope I'm right on this one. Under standard conditions, the lightest and least dense, what's a good word for here? Least dense of all the metallic elements is what?
Lithium.
It is indeed.
That would have been embarrassing.
It would have been. Right. What are the following? What are they places of? An ashram, a yeshiva, and a dojo.
What you can't.
No.
Are they temples?
Dojo.
No, dojo. It's martial arts.
Yeah, dojo.
So they are types of places where what
Yeah,
happens.
dojo. Where you would have all. Yeah, okay.
Sorry?
Martial arts.
No.
Place of learning.
Place of learning.
Yeah, oh, that makes sense.
Mushroom, just go.
Right, okay. What is tessellation technically? To what form of decoration? What is tessellation?
Mosaics.
Yeah.
You didn't press the buzzer, it doesn't count.
No,
It's
it's
a bonus then.
bonus question. Small brain.
Right.
Be the death of me.
I always forget this is being a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes you all look really clever. Lanugo, Velex, and terminal refer to what on the human body at different life stages? Simple biology question.
Can you repeat the words, please?
No.
Okay, should we go for
They say cancer.
something? Just guess like the nerves.
Quickly.
Oh, just guess something.
No. Would you like to have a go?
The heart?
No, it's the hair. Right. Start again. Well, let's find some other suitable question. Right.
Wait.
Okay, be careful with this one. Starter. Graffitied and repainted often since 1980 and obliterated in 2014, except from the ironic statement, "Wall is over," and the Freedom Wall. The Freedom Wall in Prague celebrates whose memory? No? Okay, try another one. That's John Lennon. This war is over, obviously. Which historically contested region did Russia annex from the Ukraine in 2014?
Crimea.
It is indeed.
Oh.
Right, okay.
Okay, we got it.
Right, listen carefully. In 2014, Belgium became the first country in the world to legalise what controversial treatment of terminally ill people? You can confer.
No, it's not.
Quickly.
Medicinal marijuana?
Euthanasia.
It is
Sweden utilised that first.
That's a treatment?
right, it is actually, yes. Sort of.
Here's something.
Your second bonus. Which nation saw the abdication of Juan Carlos and the ascension of Felipe VI?
Venezuela.
Cuba.
Brilliant. Spain.
Spain.
It's Spain.
Right, your third bonus. What technically is the most valuable company in the world in terms of market capitalisation? It's your bonus question.
Which one?
Quickly.
Amazon?
No,
Coca-Cola?
no, it's Mobil Exxon.
Oh, what?
Right.
You did say technically.
Yes. Well, it might have changed. Right, starter again. Wedding plans were announced a few years back for a 26-year-old Illinois woman and an 80-year-old incarcerated mass murderer. Who was the murderer?
Charles Manson?
It was Charles Manson.
Yes!
Right, McClure win.
Get in! Go!
Of round 2, Winfield against Atkinson. Hopefully people will answer more questions than one of the previous houses. It's quite worrying that people are going to university shortly. Right. If in doubt, try and open entry university in the United States. Right. So you get 10 minutes. Remember, you can't confer on the starters. Right, listen carefully. Do not just shout out the first thing that comes into your mind, because it will probably be ridiculously foolish. If you took a walk along Venice Beach, in which city would you be? Indeed. Amazing. Right, your bonuses are on mythology. Right, what was the who was the Roman goddess of flowers? No. Shall I have a go? Roman goddess of flowers. There's a clue in that. Yes. Flora. Right. What was the name of the ancient temple on the Acropolis in Athens, dedicated to Athena? Quickly. If you don't know this, you don't deserve to be in school. Let alone go to university.
Oh, I know this. The Parthenon?
Yes. Pull that one out last minute. And according to Greek mythology, how many muses were there? Muses.
13.
Oh dear.
Oh, 6.
No, it's 9. Right. Starter again. Right. Be very careful with this one. Which country on the Mediterranean, or in the Mediterranean region, has a capital whose name is derived from the Greek word for anchor?
Turkey?
I need the name of the capital city.
Ankara.
Yeah. Right. Okay, what part of the eye can be described as a transparent front part that covers the iris, pupil and anterior chamber?
Cornea.
The adventurer and archaeologist Thor Heyerdahl was born in which country?
Iraq.
Whoa. Thor Heyerdahl, where was he born? Thor, spelled Thor.
Thor.
Sharp.
Greece?
No.
What was it?
Thor, Norse, Norwegian.
Oh.
Duh. Right, your final bonus question. Which film, somewhat inaccurately, told the story of William Wallace?
Braveheart.
It is Braveheart. Right, starter again. Who composed the Brandenburg Concertos? That's a starter.
Strauss.
You can't confer. One of you can have a guess.
And can you think question?
Yes. Well, you want me to? Right, who composed the Brandenburg Concertos?
No idea.
Okay, no, it's not no idea, it's Bach. Right. Here's a starter again. A Mill Hill style question. David Beckham's son, Cruz, crazy name, crazy guy, was born where?
New York?
One of you can have a go.
At sea.
Very good. You almost deserve a mark for that. There you are. Right, okay. Starter again. No, it's in Madrid. As of 2016, which nation had been runner-up in the Football World Cup the most times without actually winning it? It's a starter.
France.
No, they've actually won it.
Yeah, they won it. Argentina.
No, it's the Netherlands. Right. Starter again. Oh dear. Queen Street, Central and Bay railway stations are found in which Welsh capital city?
Swansea?
Cardiff. Right. Right. Listen carefully. Your bonuses. Technically, apparently this counts as history, but I suppose it does nowadays. In 1999, what type of ancient creature was found preserved in the permafrost of Siberia?
So woolly mammoth.
This is a mammoth, yeah. Which famous Paris landmark was constructed between 1806 and 1836 to celebrate Napoleon's victories?
The Arc de Triomphe.
Right. And whose tomb was discovered by Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon?
Tutankhamun.
Yes, and you get the bonus. Right, starter again. I'm not sure, I don't think that's right actually. Right, literature. This is where it all comes grinding to a halt. Which author, i.e. the person who wrote it, wrote the children's classics A Little Princess and The Secret Garden?
No, I know.
Well, obviously you don't. Now let's try another one. Right, listen carefully. In 1973, Gordon and Rena Merchant founded a range of clothing called Billabong. Name the country.
Australia?
It is.
Okay.
Right. In what did Cleopatra supposedly bathe to remain lovely?
Milk. Acid milk.
Right, okay. Which English, so from England, naval administrator is chiefly remembered for his diary, which gives an account of the Great Fire of London?
Samuel Pepys.
Yeah. And which method of execution was abolished by the Roman Emperor Constantine?
Crucifixion.
It is crucifixion, you get the bonus as well. Right, starter again. Großglockner is the highest mountain in which European country?
Wales.
There is no mountains in Wales.
Großglockner is the highest mountain in which European country? No, that's Austria. Bloody hell. Right, okay, starter again. A minute and a bit to go. Sheer torture. Right. If it's a motorway in the UK, an autobahn in Germany, you'll laugh at this one, autopista in Spain, what is it in Italy?
Research.
That's a starter.
Autopista.
It's like watching Hello Hello. Go on, have a go. Motorway, autobahn, autopista, what's it in Italy? Don't say anything about it.
Is it Autostrada?
It is Autostrada. Right, and Winfield are off. Right, be careful with this one. Sport, right? Nasser Hussain played international test cricket for which country? You can confer.
What's the one in Wales that has a huge name?
Quickly.
England.
It is England. Right. And which of the following, your second bonus, we'll play these two bonuses and that's time up. Which of the following is the highest ranking officer in the British Royal Navy? Captain, Admiral or Lieutenant? And brothers Joseph and Edward Tetley, it's your question, founded their tea company in 1837 in which northern British city? Right, would you like to have a go? Yes, they founded their tea company in which British northern city?
Manchester.
No, it's Leeds. Right, time's up and Atkinson win.